We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moncada is retired. Two down now. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Line drive, base hit to right. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So now Carlos Santana. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lindor leads off second with one gone in the inning. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Here comes the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. (0-1) count. The pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Ready with the 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
The center fielder,
Standing in now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Giolito has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Skied into straightaway right. Lazara's on the move. He's there and records the first out. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-0 the count. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Domingo Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And this is popped up near second base. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Allen has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. One out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. One strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in now, Domingo Santana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Greg Allen.
Now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three and one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Ready for another chance. Oscar Mercado 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-2 the count. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. There's one away. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Carlos Santana will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And now pitch on the way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Fly ball out toward right field. Mazar is under it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 1-0 is offered out of the zone and missed.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Count is 1-2 now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. First pitch on its way. Changeup laid off down around the shins. One and one. Robert is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leury Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
The count is 1-2.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he is in there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is swung out and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Perez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So digging in now, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Mazzara is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazzara. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Emmanuel Clase takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So striding in, Greg Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. It's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Jimenez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a throw over, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And that's low, ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez, comes into this. That bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty B, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And they now lead by 2. Throw over to the bag, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Up next to the White Sox.
Digging in, Luis Robert. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The second baseman,
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Allen is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. So stepping in, Roberto Perez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The pitcher, Roberto Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding in for the Indians, Domingo Santana. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
The right fielder, number 1. Greg Allen.
Into the box, Greg Allen. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now that.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Oscar Mercado. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hit to short. Anderson scoops it up. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Perez, the native of Mexico. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a sinker. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Nomar Mazara goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In now, Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. In now, Jose Ramirez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The designated hitter,
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher,
into the box now, Roberto Perez. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
the left fielder, number 24, Domingo.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. At the plate, Greg Allen. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Greg Allen goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Nick Wickren comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 62, Nick Wickren.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. The pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. White Sox down to their final out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound his
swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that.
But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Cleveland Indians rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Emmanuel Clase earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes.